Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. Let's get some side questing going. Also, we have a skit.
I had no idea you were so good at cards, Judith.
Really? I don't think I'm anything special.
Come to think of it, I've heard of her before.
Really? You knew Raven?
Yeah, I heard a rumor or two about a wandering gambler who rides a dragon.
How did you not make the
They say that the
connection?
casinos she's gone to have gone bankrupt, one by one.
Someone who rides a dragon? That's gotta be Judith.
The
Exactly.
stories get bigger every time they're told. All I did in Nordopolica was destroy the Blastia. Anyway, let's stop talking about silly things and get a move on.
You know, they say it wasn't just one or two casinos that gambler put out of business.
This is a new enemy. I've already fought it,
I guess I'll go easy on them.
I think. Yeah, Square Shoulder. I've already fought it, but I have not had you steal. It's just a little, you know, just a bear. Oh well. We'll take a look at what it has in a moment.
That was too short.
I think I'm getting the solid thorns from them. Monster book. Beast type, I assume. Square shoulder, bearskin, solid thorn, Hypeonian tree bark, apple, and Hypeonian tree bark. So nothing really good that we get out of it. But it is a new enemy. Land of Hope, Ornian. Alright, so this first thing only happens if Raven has 102 or more skills, and I've confirmed he has 109. Sir Raven, a mission well done! Mission? What do you mean? Sir Raven, word of your formidable success has reached our ears, even here. Enough with the formalities. Yes, sir, that is, I've come with a gift of clothing from Master Yoder. This is a gift of encouragement to Sir Raven from Master Yoder. Please take it, that it may serve you well in the final battle. All good. Flynn's still got his outfit. An outfit for the final battle, eh? It's given by the Emperor to a distinguished commandant to recognize their loyalty and great deeds. He's probably trying to get you pepped up by giving it to you before the final battle. But shouldn't you be giving it to Flynn, then? I'm not one of the Imperial Knights. I've only recently been appointed acting commandant. You've done more to deserve this honor, Raven. I believe Master Yoder has come to feel the same way. You wouldn't dare refuse his favor, would you? I understand. Then I'll accept this gladly as an Imperial gift from Master Yoder. Once you accept it, you have to wear it. Right here? Yes, it's the custom. You have to change in front of all of us. It suits you rather well. It's almost as if you've worn it before. I'm glad you like it. Now let's get out of here before all the Red Shoulder Customs attack us. Captain Schwan! Schwan Brigade, all salute Sir Raven! Godspeed! Wow. That's why I wanted us to get out of here. Everyone has such high hopes for us. Raven earned the Shining Star title, which he, for some reason, already had. The hero of a new town.
It used to be just bare land, but it's starting to look like a real town now.
It looks like they're building more and more houses, too.
Yeah, look on that roof over there. That's the master carpenter of the Carpenters Guild. He heard about Arnian and came with all his tools and apprentices to help. He even refused to take money for it. He's so generous.
Looks like the manly carpenters are out in full force.
You could learn a thing or two from them.
So, does that mean that, like, they're just, like, how are they eating? Are they just getting all getting food for free? I guess so. Anyway, once Raven has that title, come back in and repeat if he is over level 60, should have an event. I'm going to check on the knights. Take care. Care to accompany me, Repeat? Woof.
Rapide really likes Flynn, doesn't he? He's so lucky.
Well, Rapide also thinks of Flynn as his owner. Long time ago, Flynn and I used to look after Rapide together.
So how did you and Flynn get to be such good friends with him?
We just took care of him. One time, Rapide got hurt really badly. Flynn and I stayed up all night tending his wounds and making sure he was okay.
Is that maybe how Rapide got his scar?
Yeah. Come to think of it, didn't you say that Rapide got his Blastia as a keepsake from his old owner? I wonder if his Bodhi Blastia has anything to do with the time that he got hurt. Good question. Maybe Rapide's got a promise to keep to his old owner, and that's why he acts so unfriendly all the time. How do those two things connect? Well, I guess it's better than just rolling over for any old schmuck that comes around. Woof, woof, woof. Are you ready? Yeah, everyone else looks like they're doing just fine.
Rapide's so calm. He looks so dignified. Like he's prepared for just about anything.
Well, he's about the same age as this old man over here.
Dogs just age with way more grace, don't they? He's got a nihilistic air about him. Such a fascinating maturity. That's what they call hard-boiled, isn't it?
What are you sighing for?
I just can't believe you're the same age.
Only if you convert dog years into human years. In reality, he's only about 4 years old. Hear that, old man? You're losing to a 4-year-old. What? No way. That's not what I meant. Woof. Did that mutt just laugh? What's that supposed to mean, huh? Raven, I think the more you talk, the less he thinks of you. Ah. You really do like everyone, don't you, Rapide? Not like you'll ever let it show. Woof. Rapide earned the Tough Hound title. Histories.
So, Yuri has a history too.
No, he doesn't.
I'd like to know where all of you came from.
Where should I start?
We already know what you're gonna say, you big wuss.
Fine. Rita, then how about you?
I've done research in Aspia for a while.
Jeez, big shocker there. What about you, Judith?
Me? I lived in a town before I met Baul. Everybody called me a prim and proper little girl.
You gotta be kidding. Estelle, you grew up in the castle, right?
Yes, I spent all of my time in the castle reading books. I'm so jealous of all of you.
I don't know, I'm jealous of
See?
you.
No surprises. Just like Rita's story.
Doesn't anyone want to ask old Raven? I might have some interesting tales to tell.
In your case, old man, I think I've got a pretty good idea what you'd say.
My past might spin you for a loop and have you falling head over heels for me. You don't know.
I can't say you've established a lot of credibility so far as stories are concerned, old man.
Don't be so cold. Come on, let me tell my story.
Oh, so cruel. Alright, leave and re-enter, and, we'll have another scene for Yuri. Acting Commandant Flynn, welcome back. Someone please show them to their rooms. Yes, right this way. Not saying anything at all, people?
Let's go. All right.
Yeah, the two bunny girls walking off together. Do you really have time to be lounging around? We can't afford to make any mistakes. We have to be careful about things. That doesn't sound like you, Yuri. Aren't you the one who's always acting irrational and reckless? Nah, I think you're thinking of yourself, Flynn. Can't imagine you'd be hesitating at this point, so what is it that you need? Is it just some encouragement? I'm still looking for the right finishing move. If that's the case, maybe I can be of assistance. I appreciate the help. I'll take you up on the offer. Excellent.
I slept so nicely. I tried shaking you and calling your name, but you wouldn't wake up. I thought you were gone, Rita. What a relief. We must have been more tired than we thought. Getting those last 2 scenes must have really tuckered us out. Are those 2 still at it? Yes, they've been fighting with hardly a moment's rest ever since they started. They look like they're enjoying themselves. They've got some nerve. When are we going to leave? It's stifling here. I'm gonna do some maintenance on the Vesperia 1 or something. Oh, I'll help. I'd say Rita's pretty similar, really.
It's now nighttime again? Take that, and how about this? Ah! That was... Yep, looks like you got the hang of it. Yeah, thanks, man.
Yuri, Flynn. It's nighttime. It's time for us to sleep again. Are you finished?
Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting.
All right, shall we go?
Huh? Hold on, let me just rest a little bit. We don't have time to be lounging around. Alright, last one there is a rotten egg. Good luck out there. Leave it to me. Yuri learned the Final Gale arcane art. Alright, before we check on stage, let's see if... Final Gale. Slash your blade in a circular motion to send a gale shockwave at the enemy. And I would have to look to see if it has an altered art. On stage.
Rita, you were resisting at first, but you really got into the act, didn't you?
No, you were just taking your part so seriously. I had no choice but to follow along.
Of course.
Your costume was pretty cute, too. What a nice treat for all of us.
Hey!
Your acting was really on point, Carol.
Well, I used to be in the Actors Guild after all.
You've been in all sorts of guilds, kid.
Anyway, that wasn't even acting.
I'd like to act in another play with everyone else someday.
No way! Never again!
Me neither. I don't want Rita to set me on fire again.
I'd like to be in the play next time.
Yes.
I'd have to be the lead, of course.
I had my doubts, but it looks like everyone had a good time.
I want an acting costume for Judith. Come on. Do it for me, game. Alright, so, with that, we got Final Gale. And I don't know if we need to leave town or not, but we need to set Rita as our lead character for this next part. Let's check out the, this giant Blastia here.
Is this a barrier Blastia too? It's not activated, but... Even if it's not working, maybe they want to leave it here as a symbol of protection for the city. I think I figured it out. Oh, what did you figure out? Why I like Blastia, that is. That is, for me, Blastia are like my brothers and sisters.
Your brothers and sisters?
I didn't have a father while I was growing up, and my mother died when I was young too. But Blastia were always there, always with me, even when no one else was. So that's what you mean by brothers and sisters. That makes sense.
Does it, though?
And my knowledge of Blastia developed and grew as I did. Maybe that's why I always felt so close to them, and why I got so mad when they were broken. But I'll have to be saying goodbye to all those Blastia soon. Brothers and sisters, can't be together with you forever. Someday you'll have to leave them behind and move on. Someday, you say. When you find someone who's even more important to you. But just because you're separated from them, that doesn't mean that the important link you had with them is broken. Maybe you're right. And just because you're apart, that doesn't mean that you have to forget how important they are, or how much you love them. Estelle, Judith, and Rita, you found a lot of people who care for you very much. Isn't that right? You've still got a long way to go before you're as good as the Blastia. A long way to go?
Apparently so. You're terrible, Rita. This is how you repay my love? You shrew. You're so annoying.
And you're the worst of all, old man. Maybe someday Rita will learn how to take affection gracefully. I don't think it's so bad. I mean, I think that it's one of her cutest traits.
I don't know about that. Telling of the changing world.
I hope everyone will accept this. I mean, that the world is changing.
They will
There's a
not
difference
everyone.
between understanding something and accepting something. It'll take time.
But this is the only way that's left. We just have to accept it.
This isn't a choice we've made freely. We had to choose it.
Not everyone will welcome it, that's for certain.
But,
It's something we have to do. That's what you want to say, right?
yeah,
That's fine then. Cheer up, Carol.
okay. You think it'll work out, right?
Who knows?
Judith, I can't tell if you're trying to make me feel better or not.
What you want is different from what's actually there. Reality can be a harsh mistress.
I mean, if you had to do it, then was it really a choice? Let's examine it again.
Maria, I'll be back. Going off and naming Blastia whenever she wants to. I think it's a very cute name.
Okay. So with that, we want to go stay at the inn. And it doesn't matter who our leader is, so we'll get back to Judith. This is both a hospital and just a place to rest. Why not spend the night? It's only 100 gold. Yeah, let's go ahead and stay.
Come to think of it, I forgot to ask. You said you were looking for a book. Why? Oh, did I say that? You could stop playing dumb, Judith. I'm not going to fall for it anymore. He's my dad. Huh? Who is? Hermes. Huh?
Oh, I was actually expecting Hermes to be Rita's father.
What? What the? I mean, how? But you... And you broke all those Blastia? I destroyed the Blastia precisely because it was my dad who'd made them. Why didn't you tell me that sooner? Don't you think that's important to know? I don't really think the connection between Hermes and myself is that important myself. You don't seem to realize the importance of sharing any of your knowledge. So, you were destroying the Blastia your father had made to atone for his mistakes? No, I'm hardly that noble. I was just trying to clean up his mess before anyone noticed. What do you mean? So you weren't doing it for the planet, you were doing it for your father? Yes, I guess so. I can't understand how you feel that sort of sympathy. I don't have a father, so... You don't remember your father? He left right after I was born. There's no way I could remember him. I hardly even remember what my own mother's face looked like. I see. What's that? It's a keepsake of my dad, a thermoblastia, used to measure the temperature. He created some things that weren't harmful, too. Hermes must have been really amazing to create new Blastia so easily like that. You can have it. What do you mean? Isn't it a memento of your father? That's why I'm giving it to you. That's why you're... What? I think you'd be a better person to have it than I would. I don't know much about Blastia anyway. Don't you think it's better for the Blastia if you're... Don't you think it's better for the Blastia if you're holding onto it? Wait, but why should I? You should keep the Blastia. Think of it as for its own good. But... Alright, now how about we call it a night? Good night. Good night. Feel free to give it a name if you'd like. But, I mean... Alright then, Juana it is. That's a cute name. I'm sure she's quite happy with it. Juana.
I assume that's how you pronounce it? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a feminine form of the name Juan before. Ready for the final battle, men.
Take that!
Whoa, what's the occasion? Little impromptu training session?
No,
Well,
he
when
stole
I
my
think about
gel.
fighting Duke, I know I gotta be as strong as I can.
I like your spirit.
I'd expect that from Carol, but Yuri brings a twinkle to this old man's eyes to see you training.
On second thought, let's call it a day.
What? We were just getting started.
Never fear. I think I can teach you a thing or two. You can thank me later.
You're volunteering to help, Raven? You're gonna jinx him.
Now, don't be like that. There's no beating an old man once he finds his stride, you know?
Would you spar with me as well, Raven?
Hey, well, if you both want to, I can't say no. It'll take more than luck to beat Duke after all. All right, Carol, no mercy?
Right.
No mercy.
Fight!
Huh. Okay. Next up, we want to stay at the inn a second time. Yes, I'll pay you more 100 gold. Yeah. Ripping me off.
When faced with a daunting foe, they often betray their comrades and save themselves. They gain more power than they need, and grow overconfident once they have it. This had been my understanding of human nature.
Humans are quite interesting. They become distrustful once betrayed.
Can you take the you're not talking to each other through a string and can telephone. Let's end this stupid reverb.
One moment they may slander a friend, and the next be moved to feelings of love.
If they slander a friend, I'm not sure that they were really friends.
Their hearts may grow more compassionate, or be lost to depravity. Truly puzzling creatures.
All of that makes them dangerous. How long until they are drowned by their thirst for power? How long until they betray all those dear to them in their struggle for supremacy? When they stand before a mighty enemy, will they keep their resolve?
Oh, we don't get to hear Gnome speak?
Do you not believe in them, Sylph?
I wished only to convey the delicacy of the situation.
Should they ever become too great a nuisance, we need only burn them to the ground.
It seems that the conversion to spirit form has not tempered our leader's fiery wrath.
Nor has there been any change in the optimism that so characterized you, Undine.
And you remain every bit as cautious and careful as you ever were.
Has not that fear kept you in constant concern over the catastrophe in the sky?
It was all the Intellicaea and humans could do to seal it away 1,000 years ago. The humans have said that as spirits we possess the power to defeat it. However...
Say no more. Speaking it out loud will only further increase your worry.
We are a new power that will form the cornerstone of this world. The Adephagos is nothing.
Weren't you talking about overconfidence earlier?
We may possess enough power to defeat the Adephagos once and for all.
And then we'll rule the world!
But all our work will have been for naught if the humans cannot face this threat. Do not forget that it is the mortals who must use our powers against the Adephagos.
Did you not place your faith in their hands?
As there are no others to whom we can turn, I will entrust them with our final hope.
Then be content to stand by and watch over them. Believe in them.
I too await the day when I make known my full power.
Well, I guess that's a type of speech.
Speak, Gnome, if you have something we should know.
He says we are left to make one of two choices.
Oh, come on, I want to hear what he sounds like. And not just that little growling sound.
Perish along with this world, or entrust our powers to the humans.
I don't know, perishing seems pretty good.
They may be fragile, but their hearts burn with a determination to live. I will stand with them.
Do you mean it, Gnome?
He says I too share their desire to go on living.
That is the life for those who grow old and die. We must live as suits our nature.
No. Like them, the oncoming catastrophe could sow the seeds of our obliteration as well. No, let us two struggle for as long as we can, as the humans do.
I mean, Gnome is pretty cute. Although his tail is odd.
Goodbye.
Goodbye? Why the goodbye? Ready for the final battle, women.
Is fighting really the only option with Duke?
Well,
Maybe.
if he's in Tarkaron, then I think we'll have to.
My mind's already made up. If only we can defeat the Autophagos with the spirits before he completes the formula.
Do you think you'll just let that happen?
As long as he's sacrificing people to achieve his aims at Tarkaron, we have to stop him.
What's eating you, Estelle?
Are you that conflicted about fighting him?
Yes, but we won't win if we go in with doubts.
Oh, I don't know. If doubting is part of your nature, you should trust that nature in battle.
What?
Well said, Judith. Maybe that's the right approach. We're not your typical band of heroes, after all.
You do what you can. You
Kinda
take
are.
the hits, but you don't lose. Sound about right?
I think that the more you fret, the brighter you'll shine, Estelle. You're all so... Thank you.
I mean, really, it's a pretty typical group of JRPG heroes. Okay, guess what? We have to stay at the inn again. Look at all of my money going down the drain. There we go.
Good morning. This town's gotten pretty cozy. Good morning, everyone. Huh? Is Judith still asleep? She wasn't in her room. Oh, good morning, everyone. Well, I'll be off. Sorry I couldn't be of any more help. No, not at all. Thanks for your time.
You had business with the president of Fortune's Market?
She just came to give me an update on something I'd asked her about quite a while ago.
Something you asked her about? You mean the spear that was taken from you back in Gasfrost?
Yes. The spear that you used to destroy all that Blastia. So you've been looking for it.
That was a pretty nice spear. So did President Kaufman tell you anything useful?
There hasn't been any news, so far as spears out on the market are concerned. She said it might be a good idea to try to track down the Blood Alliance. The Blood Alliance, eh? I wonder if they had another base besides Gasfrost. So do you want to look for it? Nah, it's okay.
Really? But you were so intent on finding it.
Yeah, but it's reached the point that it might not be worth the trouble anymore. The Autophagos isn't going to wait for us while we look for it, you know?
Except it is! I see. Well, if you really don't mind, then we don't have to look for it. Anyway, we're all together. Shall we head out?
Yeah.
She still wants it. Arnian's spirit.
Man, Arnian's just getting better and better.
Indeed. A town born from the Empire and the Guilds. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful city.
Though it's a shame it took a world crisis to get them to work together.
A global threat brings people together. That's irony for you.
I think that's all right, though. They're finally seeing eye to eye.
Has worked with
Right.
climate change.
And even if they need a crisis now, I'm sure one day it'll just come naturally.
Indeed. It would be a shame if this cooperation was only temporary.
Oh, it's definitely only
I hope we can
temporary.
return and ensure that it is lasting.
Me too.
We have to take care of the Autophagos first, though.
Guess what? We have to stay at the inn again. Yes, take all of my money.
You're still reading that book? I've just gotten to a really good part. Phew, your dad was really a great man, Judith. Why do you say that? Hermes had already deduced how elemental spirit conversion could be used. Yes, it's not hard to believe that someone as smart as he would have been able to accomplish that. But not as something to use for the disasters that we're facing now, but rather as a possibility for the far, far off future. Long after humans have been wiped out, and probably after the Antilochea themselves are gone from the world. When the planet Terca Lumiris is approaching the twilight years of its life, all air on the planet will undergo spirit conversion through mana. But right now, quite unexpectedly, spirit conversion is being done by human hands. Even though people and the world itself aren't ready for it to happen. Now we have to find a way to continue to do all of those things. Those things that people have used Blastia and error for so long to do that they take them for granted. Yes, but this book goes into great depth about the intricacies of air. If I use this and what I know to do some experiments with elemental spirits, I might be able to come up with a method of creating a new type of Blastia. One that doesn't use air. Really? His formulas are a little bit complicated, but I think I'd like to give them a try. A high-output model like a barrier Blastia might be impossible, but anything is better than nothing, right? Yes, of course. I'm sure you'll be able to do it, Rita. I'm so impatient to get started. Maybe I'll just try an experiment or two right now. No, don't rush. We all have to stay in tip-top shape for the battles ahead, you know? Yeah. Well, good night. Alright, maybe some sleep might be nice.
On to the last battle, except not yet.
Onward to the very top of Tarkaron!
Oh, you're full of vim, Patty.
What if he's in the
We're
bottom?
gonna need a whole lot of them to take down that giant Autophagos.
Just don't use it all up before we get there, okay?
And with the Autophagos gone, it will be the dawn of a new world. One without Blastia.
There's nothing to fear. Everyone will be able to move on even without Blastia. I'm sure of it.
You saw Yoder and the people from the guilds in Ornian, right? With them in charge, people will learn to live, even if there are problems along the way.
The possibilities are bigger than a blue whale.
I believe that.
Even without the Autophagos, there would be no future in sacrificing life after life like Duke did. And I intend to fight at your side to guarantee a better future, Yuri.
I'm counting on you.
Okay. Well, next couple scenes we gotta leave and re-enter the town for. So I'm gonna wrap up all the scenes here in Ornian before ending the episode. Don't have too many more. Alright, so he is supposed to be over here. Thought he was going to be over here. Just run around, double check. Okay. I don't think this is the guy. Oh, no, I guess it is. Well, if it isn't Yuri and Flynn. Eh? Who are you again? Ha ha ha, you haven't changed a bit, Yuri. It's me, man. We were in the Imperial Knights together. I'm Agueron, remember? Agueron? Ah, yeah, I sort of remember. You were the one who always stole food, right? No, that was Asha. It was? Not that it really matters. Well, see you around, Agueron. Hey, hold on. What is it? Well, the thing is, Captain Flint, perfect timing. There's something I'd like you to see. Alright, sorry, I'll be right back. Phew, that makes this easier. Is it something you can't say in front of Flynn? Well, actually, the town's come a long way, and now it seems like people have stopped caring about its development so much. Up until now, everyone was solid. We were all working together, but the people in town started to lose their enthusiasm. Well, I'd say it's a pretty natural way for people to feel. Yeah, I mean, people want to relax, I'm sure. but some people have started throwing all their work onto Flynn. Even little and manual labor around town.
So, what are you getting at?
I want to help the town remember their original spirit of industry that drove them to build their homes here in the first place. I was thinking that maybe, if they could feel some sense of accomplishment, maybe it could bring the town together again.
So, what are you saying should be done exactly?
Could you perhaps go and gather some building materials that we can't find near town? If we could get some more materials, I think we might be able to improve the town even more.
Well, we do have Baul after all.
Please, help our town grow.
Alright. Don't you dare tell Flynn.
Of course not. I wouldn't want to worry him too much.
Yeah, he is kind of a worrywart. Alright, we have a deal.
Thank you. There's nothing like a fellow knight to come through in a pinch. Alright then, could you bring me 3 of each of the following? Desier Gold Dust, Hypeonia Tree Bark, and Yurzo Fruit.
Desier Gold Dust, Hypeonia Tree Bark. Shouldn't you be able to get that around here? And Yurzo Fruit. 3 of each. Gotcha. I'll be back.
Sorry that took so long. You two finished talking already?
Yep, just as you got back. Let's go. So I don't think that's supposed to be what I was gonna find here, but, I've got the stuff.
Oh, did you bring them?
Yep. Handed over Desier Gold Dust times 3, Hypeonian Tree Bark times 3, and Yurzo Fruit times 3. This should be everything, right?
Wow, I knew you wouldn't let me down. Thanks, man.
So, what's next?
You catch on quick. This is what I'd like you to bring me next. Might Orb, Tree and Flower, Crystal Orb, Mystic Orb, and Great Leofang. I'll need 3 of each.
I don't even know that I've found where to get Great Leofangs yet.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'll go and get them and bring them here.
Thanks so much.
What was that about, Yuri? Nothing to fret your pretty little head over. Alright, that was supposed to be later, though. Hopefully this has not screwed things up. But for now, let's go ahead and change the on-screen character just to see if this makes a difference. Maybe he's inside? Nope. Okay, I may need to look at this. It's past time for the episode to end anyway. I did want to do some stuff, but I wanted to wrap all this stuff up, but the fact that this one thing is not triggering could mean that we're going to have a problem with the side quests. I am not seeing the person that I need to talk to at all. Alright, so I'm going to end the episode. When we come back next time, hopefully I'll have figured it out. I'm going to look it up online, see if I can figure something out related to this. Anyway, that will be next time. See you then, everyone.